Virginia Beach hopes that things will get better at one of the city's most popular events for locals, the Mount Trashmore Summer Carnival. The event was shut down last night after violence broke out. There was fighting and even reports of gunshots at the packed festival. It is back open tonight, but with a new sense of awareness. And we have team coverage tonight. Matt Gregory is live at Mount Trashmore with what to expect if you're headed out there tonight as far as safety is concerned. But first, Joe Fisher in the newsroom with one woman's story about being stuck in the middle of all that chaos. Joe?
Deanna, that woman says that she got to the carnival last night around 7 o'clock, and less than 2 hours later, the fun and games were over and she and her family were running for cover. This is what the mayhem looked like at Mount Trashmore just after 9 o'clock Saturday night.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Crystal Ostrowski was on a ride at the carnival with her 2 young daughters, nephew, and friends.
It went around twice and all of a sudden stopped, and the carnival worker told us to stay inside the ride, and just a huge rush of people just ran into the street and across the street to the park, and you could hear gunshots and people screaming. A
relaxing night out with loved ones became a tense situation, forced to stay on the ride, not knowing how it was going to end.
The adrenaline, I was shaking, and my nephew, who's 8, is saying, "I don't want to get killed," and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Once off the ride, the frantic push to get out of the park, moving fast as possible and warning others to stay away.
I honestly don't even know what was going through my mind. I just wanted to get the kids to safety.
Ostrowski remembers seeing lots of teenagers at the event. The darker it got, she says the bigger the crowd grew.
But then you could kind of feel tension building. As you're walking around, you could hear conversations going on.
She calls the behavior of those involved unacceptable. Beach police were called in to help shut the carnival down for the night, but Ostrowski says the event, which runs for 3 more weeks, should be shut down permanently.
I just think that the city should really take a second look at what happened last night and make a decision whether or not it's safe for families.
And despite the gunshots heard, there were no reports of injuries last night. Meantime, I did call Virginia Beach Police today. We have not yet heard back from them about what possibly started last night's violence or the number of people arrested. We'll, of course, keep watching this for you and let you know how it progresses. For now, we're live in the newsroom. Joe Fisher, 10 on your side.
Joe, thank you. And let's switch now to 10 on your side's Matt Gregory. He's at Mount Trashmore. So, Matt, any changes with the police presence since last night?
Deanna, I talked to a few carnival workers who wanted to remain anonymous. They said the police presence today has been about the same as they saw yesterday. However, when I talked to the Virginia Beach Parks Department, they said today they'll close the carnival 2.5 hours earlier at 8:30. Those same workers told me last night there was a large police presence before the carnival was shut down, but that didn't stop a large group of young people from fighting. The workers say folks were just starting to spend money on games and rides when the unrest started, shutting the carnival down at 9:30. So far today, workers and carnival goers say they've seen smaller lines, and there are several deputies from Virginia Beach patrolling inside the carnival area. Folks who came today said last night's incident still in the back of their minds, but that didn't stop them.
No, it's not, because they talked about coming, and I was like, might as well. Why not? Why let someone that avoid us from coming outside and having fun? Keep it positive, and have fun.
I spoke with one of the managers of the carnival. He told me that when they close early, just like any job, they do tend to lose money, and he said it's an unfortunate circumstance, but he didn't want to go on camera and wished to remain anonymous as well. Reporting in Virginia Beach at Mount Trashmore, Matt Gregory, 10 on your side.